Hi everyone, it's Nina today, and I'm going to do the Oracle and Tarot card love reading for the zodiac sign of Pisces. And today I'm going to use the Romance Angels cards and the Moonology Oracle, and then I'm going to use some tarot cards for your reading. So I'm going to shuffle the cards and ask what is coming up here for the zodiac sign of Pisces. So let's just shuffle some cards and ask what is coming up here for Pisces. So I'm getting calling in your soulmate. And here says your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. So this tells me that for those of you who haven't met your soulmate just yet, all of you know deep down in your heart that on this planet there is somebody, either a man or a woman, who is existing on this world only and only for you. And this is the person who was intended for you from, the beginning of all times, from creation, when all the souls are created. You are kind of assigned your soulmate, like you know who he is. So you could be either trying to bring this person into your life through some positive affirmation, visualizations. Some of you who are like traditionally religious, you could be doing prayers. And it means that the universe hears all this. The universe hears your thoughts, it hears your feelings, and it will respond in due time. Like whenever is the right time for your soulmate to appear in your life, you will see them and you will recognize their face, because your face, their facial expressions will resemble a lot yours. Like there will be some similarity, whether like the way you feel, the way that you look, or the look in your eyes. You'll see a lot of like similarities, like you two are twins, or you have been twins once upon a time. So I'm getting keep on praying, affirming, and visualizing your soulmate, because all this is a spiritual practice that will help him manifest into your life, or her, and it will kind of bring you together. You could have like already found this person, but for some reason you're not together and you're sure in yourself, in your heart, that this is the person for you. You could have some obstacles in between you. It could be not the right time. But when you keep on with the spiritual practice, the affirmations, the visualizations, the obstacles will be removed from your path, and then you will be able to kind of come together in a happy divine union. So let's have a look. What are the messages for this from the Moonology Oracle? So I'm shuffling the cards and I'm asking, what are the messages for Pisces? So I'm getting this card. Virgo is your sister sign. It sits on the opposite side of the zodiac. It says you are good enough, full moon in Virgo. Your soulmate could be a Virgo. Or what it means is that your soulmate could be going through some insecurities, fears, whether they're good enough for you. You might seem a little bit too perfect, too good, They could see perfection in you, because Virgos are known as Little Miss Perfect. At least they show off the kind of outer selves to the universe in that way. In reality, they are not judgy, they are not so choosy. They go for people's high morals, integrity, people who are honest, people they feel they can trust, and people who will not let them down. So these are the Virgo's high standards are not about possessions, not about like material wealth. It's not about what kind of clothes somebody wears or what kind of car. Virgo is the least materialistic sign. Virgo is a spiritual, they're emotional, they're intuitive. They see like through, they can look into the eyes of someone and they see their soul. They see whether this is a kind, honest, loving, sensitive, intelligent person that they will feel attracted to, or they could get a glimpse of something in someone's eyes like dishonesty or somebody trying to hide something from them, and they will dislike this kind of straight away. So this card tells me that your soulmate could be kind of a little bit worried whether there will be enough for you, whether they will be able to make you happy for the long term, whether you will choose them over and over again. But you need to let him or her know that he is already good enough. See, the message on this card is you are good enough. So don't try to kind of put yourself down or self-depreciate your achievements in life just because somebody has made you feel that way in the past. Okay, for your true soulmate, you'll be the perfect match. Like everything about the personality, the mind, the heart, the soul on the inside will be perfect. Virgos are very introverted people. They are not showing off. They're in the tarot cards, they're the hermit. So everything that goes on in the inner world is what is important for them. So when they look for a perfect match, they will want to know what is going on in the heart and soul and mind of this person, not what's going on outside. Okay, it's not about branded clothes, branded handbags, high heels. Virgos are not like this. They're the hermit, which means the outer self is quite humble, quite, maybe they prefer to be unnoticed, invisible. They don't like attention on them unless they are ready to, you know, like draw the attention on themselves. But I'm getting what is most important is the inner self, the thoughts, the feelings, the personality, the integrity and the moral. And this is where Virgos put the high standards on, okay, on the inside of a person. So this card coming up, it could mean that either you are dealing with a Virgo, or being your sister sign, it means you need to take on the advice from your fellow sisters. Like, how would a Virgo deal in that kind of situation? It's just like, you know, when two sisters are facing a problem, they ask for emotional support from each other. They ask for guidance. They're always caring and supporting each other as sisters do. And this is the sort of relationships Pisces and Virgos have, that there is kind of correlation and almost like sisterhood between both of them. So I'm going to shuffle some cards from the tarot deck, and today I'm using the Golden Wheel Tarot, and I'm going to ask, what are the love messages for the zodiac sign of Pisces? Let's have a look. What are we getting here for Pisces? Love reading, love messages for Pisces. So I'm getting the Hierophant. This card literally means marriage, serious commitment, traditional commitment. I feel for those of you who have met your soulmate and you know deep down in your heart and in your soul that this is the person who is the right one for you, you will be going for the next major step with them. It could be a spiritual union, spiritual marriage. It could be a religious marriage, like you go through the church, you go with the white dress, which represents virginity, and you make your vows to each other, okay? Literally. It doesn't have to be a church. It could be a mosque. It could be a temple. It could be any kind of religious traditional ceremony that people get married around the world. But it represents that your marriage, your union on earth will be recognized by society. It will be made official, and therefore you stay together for life, okay? So Hierophant is Taurus. Pisces and Taurus are quite good together. You could also be, you know, for some of you could be dealing with Taurus, but it means marriage. This soulmate connection is going to lead to marriage, or you could already feel that you have met your divine spouse. You recognize your husband in this man. Like, you could look at him just sitting there minding his own business, and you could have never spoken about marriage before, and you look at him and you say, that is my husband right there. And on the other side, the guys could be thinking the same, that he could see you and he was gonna think, I'm going to marry this girl one day, okay? So I'm getting this kind of divine matrimony between both of you in spiritual terms. So let me have a look what else we get. I'm getting the Nine of Cups, wishes, blessings fulfilled. Wishes fulfilled and blessings are coming to you. You're going to get something that you really wanted. And I think this will be your prayers, affirmations for your soulmate to kind of hurry up and show up in your life for real, so you can be happy together. You can do the cheers, smiles, enjoyment. You can show the world how happy you are together, and how you enjoy each other's company, how you enjoy your relationship, because this card is when somebody has it all to be content, fulfilled emotionally, and not to want anything else out of life, you know. This person is totally satisfied emotionally, and it's usually when they had some wish or desire or something they really wanted to happen. They have been praying, manifesting, hoping, waiting, you know. You went through something and then suddenly the universe delivers your wish and you feel grateful. It's like, thanks God, oh my God, finally happened, you know. All this waiting wasn't for nothing after all. I've met my person, okay? So I'm getting some fulfillment of a dream, of a wish, and it's gonna be for both of you. So let's see what else we get here for Pisces. Pisces, I like Pisces. I'm a Virgo myself, my fellow sisters. So I'm getting this card, Eight of Swords reversed, and it means that your specific someone, your soulmate, especially if it's a man, hasn't been coming forward for some time, and you could have been wondering why. And I would say this person was held back by his own insecurities or fears to reach out or to do something or to say something. He needed some time to overcome his fears, okay? The Eight of Swords, when it's upright, it means self-imposed restrictions out of fear, insecurity, trepidation, like what will happen if I message her? What will she say if she sees me? Or, you know, all this like ifs and buts that are going through somebody's mind, and then they decide, actually I can't do this, I will not do it. So this lady here is shown being surrounded by the swords, and they form kind of barrier between her and the world, and she feels very isolated all on her own. Nobody can reach out to her and find her because she's self-isolating herself away from people. And on the other hand, she's not making any moves to escape this prison, like this isolated space. So it could be you kind of fearing opening up and showing your true emotions if you're a woman. If you're a man, the same thing. Like, you could be thinking what she thinks of me, what she's going to make of me. So when the card is reversed, it means the person is going to overcome these fears, anxieties, insecurities, anything that's playing up on their mind. And this card is about self-imposed restrictions. So nobody else is holding you captive in this isolated position. You don't have to be stuck there. It only takes you to decide to take a step forward and to reach out or to speak with this person. Nobody is going to tell you or force you or make you do it. You will decide this by yourself that, okay, I'm going to talk to her, or okay, fine, I'm going to text this guy and I will tell him what really is going on in my mind, you know? So it's about overcoming fears and opening up to the world, and not longer being afraid of what's going to happen next. These fears could be anything. It could be fear of rejection, fear of being misunderstood, fear that it's not going to work out. These are unrealistic fears, because your true soulmate will never make you feel that way. Never make you feel that you're not good enough. You know, the Moonology card was saying you are good enough already, okay? So if you had fears that they are not looking for somebody like you, this is just your own perception of yourself. Your true soulmate will see you for the person you are, and they will accept you just the way you are. Nothing more, nothing less. They are happy and content that you are in their life and you two are together and you two can do all the things happy couples get to do, okay? So, let's shuffle some more cards for Pisces, 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 Pisces. I'm getting the Magician, another card that shows manifestation. Look what he's doing. He is creating magic out of thin air. He is using his mind, his will, his focus, his positive affirmations, visualizations to create something out of nothing. But how he does this is through his mind. Literally, the Magician is doing this. Prayers, affirmations, and visualizations. He is creating the desired relationship, the perfect person for them through their conscious mind. They create an image of the person, they create an image of the relationship, like what you do together, where you go together, how you talk to each other, and all this materializes from a thought through speech, through words. You could write it down somewhere. You can say it to yourself, like speaking to the mirror is another kind of way you can visualize things. And then the universe picks up on all this energy that you're sending out and transforms it into a material thing, into like a real person, from like breathing, blinking, flesh and blood type of person who is exactly what you wanted in your life, okay? So you are manifesting, you are calling on the perfect match for you through the power of your mind, through the power of your consciousness, and the power of your true and pure intentions. The universe will deliver this person you have been manifesting. And so let's have a look. What else do we get? Also, I know that Pisces are very spiritual people. So the Virgos, that's what we have in common. We just know. You can utilize all these energies that you're picking up intuitively to create the desired outcome. Like you direct it mentally towards what you want, if that makes sense. Okay, so I'm getting this card, the Two Swords, and it means your soulmate is standing in front of a very difficult choice. It's either or. There could be two possible options. I'm not saying there is another woman, because he won't be your soulmate if he was having eyes for everyone. Your soulmate, we only have eyes and heart and soul for one person only, which is his soulmate. I think this is two situations that he has to choose between. It could be family on one side and a new relationship on the other side. He's a little bit stuck. It could be difficult practical situation. It doesn't have to be about people, but he will have to let go of one thing in order to be with you. I don't know exactly what. He probably needs to make a major life decision to choose one path only. And this card also comes up, which is the King of Swords. If he's a guy, he will make up his mind to choose one thing because he can't stand in between both of them and make it work. Also, the Two of Swords could mean that he's between a rock and hard place, and it could be a little bit difficult for him to decide one thing. But King of Swords is somebody who makes the final logical, rational, and kind of moral decision to choose one thing or to do the right thing. And also he'll be able to communicate this decision very clearly, accurately, eloquently, and intelligently towards you. So you don't feel misled, you don't feel misunderstood, you know, everything's all clear there for you.